Well, here's the thing. As far as I'm concerned, I'm not a therapist,
Okay.
and I haven't technically been labeled as a teacher.
Okay.
I don't need a license to be a coach.
No, you don't. No. No.
So even though
I
I'm
started my
teaching
business
you,
on the same premise.
there it is. Even though I'm teaching you, even though you're learning from me and I'm helping you heal, I'm not a therapist, but I can still take you there. I can help you get to one point, that first point. Getting the first base is usually where you want to do first, because then you can see that you have less of a distance to cover after that.
Okay. That's what's up. Well, I appreciate you. So, did you come back on here to do another piece, or you just want to talk to me again and be like, "Ain't nothing spacing out"?
I'm gonna do another piece. I'm gonna be
Oh, okay.
nice.
No, I thought you just wanted to see me again. Okay, cool.
I,
I'll take that too.
you said talk. You didn't say see. You said if I wanted to talk to you or see. You didn't say see you.
Very
Come on
true.
now. I'm quick on my feet. I've been hosting for quite a few times, for years now.
Let's go,
All
sir. The floor is yours.
right, let me get to this piece. July 10th, 2015. The asphalt is sweltering under that Texas sun. And the traffic is flowing as normal, red lights taking too long to switch in either direction. And there's this bus stop and it's full of common folks. And maybe there's even a baby crying or that piercing sound the truck makes when its brakes decide to make themselves visible.
Mm,
Either way, the day has come and gone. And in the midst of it all, here we are again. Blue lights finding a comfort zone behind a car. And the passenger is not light skinned. The passenger is not a male. And she looks confrontational. And I'm guessing it's because of the way that she wears her hair. She looks like she's going to have something to say. And then there's bad John Brown. And he says, "You can't look at me that way." He says, "You can't talk to me like you have citizenship wearing that color around these parts." And then there's a tussle that takes place. And we can't hear the words, but they're screaming. And then those handcuffs become bracelets. We still don't know what's happening, but we can
mm,
see that the sun is still shining. And we can see her face in the back of a squad car. And at this time, she's still breathing. She's still breathing. And now there's that light again. The one that marries the word criminal and black skin like it was supposed to. And now she's behind those bars and they are hiding her from God's vision. The same bars that keep black folks and justice separated. She's trapped in a place where praying hands become best friends, and still God cannot speak the same language. She's stuck in a place where the hour hand is fighting through molasses and the minute hand is trying to catch up to itself, but there's this cold that doesn't feel like promise here. And her voice is too heavy for a phone call, but there's this cell, and this cell loves her. I mean, it loved her so much, it doesn't want to let her leave. It loved her so bad, it didn't want to remember what her last breath sounded like as it echoed off into a dead silence. And 2 days later, when she got her wings and the state trooper prepared for his vacation, 110 miles from the capital of Texas, a city became a Tupac classic. All eyes watched it carry her name like a benediction. We had to swallow another goodbye that we could never hear. Had to imagine our ancestors teary eyed and open arms welcoming a child home way too soon. And now we know she had a song in her. Like most warriors do, her song was too bold was as bold as a rising sun, and apparently too bright for that Texas slogan to hold on to its own. Bigger and better is what they say, but she was too bright for those common folks. That screaming baby sounded like a protest now, and those brakes can't stop the freight train that is already in our midst. And now she became an anthem. She became a hero. She became the uninvited guest whose name busts through those invisible white only signs. And the sun is still shining. And the city is now hotter than a midsummer afternoon. And America is beating to the rumble of say her name. Say
mm.
her name. And then the sky. And then there's the wind. and the world became a heartbeat. The world became a song, and it sang out loud, say her name, say her name, say her name. Rest in peace, Sandra Bland.
Whew. Whew.
And that's that piece. Mm. Yeah. Mm-mm-mm. So my brother Wits and I are working on a book. As you can see, we have a lot of poems talking about our people who were lost, who were murdered, and yeah.